So now let me tell you about the strategy that I adopted for mains preparation. One thing was answer writing, second thing was revising things, and another thing was getting the answers corrected and getting proper feedbacks on time. So when it comes to preparation for mains, soon after the prelims we know there's a shift in the method of study that we've been doing, because till prelims we've been solving the MCQs. Now we need to write elaborate answers, and also within that stipulated amount of time that we have before us, we need to generate content and write. So the first thing was I went through the previous year questions of mains and I identified what are the areas from where maximum questions are being asked related to the syllabus. So I took the syllabus and I took the previous year questions and I did kind of this analysis where I found out from which topic are they asking lots of questions, or how are the questions being framed. So that understanding the demand of the exam. So that was the first step. And after that I went through the sample answers of these previous year questions. You get it online. So I read the sample answers online, and also I referred to some of the topper copies. I read through the topper copies, especially of ethics in GS3, GS2. And also some of the essays of toppers. So that now you know how to write answers, what is the demand of this question, things like that. And now it comes to regular answer writing practice. Already before prelims I had written a few answers, but the challenge now was to write answers within that short period of time. So the content that we have, how can we present it effectively in such a way that it will appeal to the examiner as well. So I set time regularly, like for half an hour daily. I used to practice answer writing in the evening, and apart from that, weekly there used to be this mains test series that used to happen. So that is how the process went. Regular studying, revising things and practicing that answer writing within that limited period of time. Now for mains I did prepare notes, so I'd like to share with you the note making strategy that I followed for mains. For prelims specifically, I did not write any notes as such. I was just following the standard books and the NCERTs. I used to highlight and underline in the books itself. When it came to mains, I realized the importance of having ready reckoners like examples, statistics, facts, quotes and case studies, which will help you to decorate our answers a little bit more rather than simply stating things. For example, rather than writing there is water shortage in India, if we can bring in say a relevant example or a quote or a statistics which comes from a reliable report, it would also give credibility to our answers. So I started noting down those points from the newspapers, then from sources like Yojana, Kurukshetra, websites like the Better India, and also from topper copies. I got these ready list of examples which I'll be able to sprinkle throughout in my answers. So that was the note making strategy. And another thing about mains was multiple revisions, especially for the optionals. Rather than having several sources, let's have a base source for the optional, and over I just went through it. Every time there was a test, I used to go through the chapters, read it, revise it again. I used to make some short notes for the optionals as well, which would help me remember the names of thinkers, the books that they have written, or the quotes that they have said, the concept that they have introduced. For example, for Emil Durkheim, we have the 4 types of suicide. So I used to write down, okay, Emil Durkheim, he talks about suicide in his book, title of the book, and the 4 types of suicide. Or like that. So, or what Karl Marx has said about class conflict, the quote. So such things which the mind would find it difficult to remember, if we could have these short notes just before you enter for the exam, you can just quickly brush up these things. So that is how note making becomes relevant for mains. And so that was how the mains preparation went.